All right.
What's going on, world? Welcome to Mukbangs with Mr. TMB and Mrs. TMB. Looking as lovely as ever.
Thanks, baby.
You know what I'm saying? And we are here with you today with some loveliness. It's got some rice, some peas and carrots, and some chicken and some shrimp. Dang, boy, look at that. Here we go.
I think we need to show them mine so I can tell them about y'all. So, baby, you gotta show it so I can tell them. So, y'all, what this is called is white skin fried food. There's no color to it. There's no nothing to it. This is how someone like me.
White skin.
White skin, right there. White skin
I'm
fried
not gonna
food.
lie though, it's busted.
Oh, that's CJ right there. Y'all ain't met him yet. That's one more. Why do I
One
need
of
you?
the six.
You want to say hello? Say hello.
Hello.
That's CJ.
All right, that's the one of the great ones we have
I
around.
don't want your knife.
Oh, you don't have to have mine.
Well, why'd you put it on my plate?
Because.
Cause why?
What's yours is mine.
No.
Yeah. No. Let's see what this tongue is talking about here. What should I do here?
I don't know, but you can't even tell this food is fried. Oh, and just so y'all know, we got this right here.
Oh, hold on, let me get the
We got
famous
this-
blue cup there.
We got this right here. Discount at the Kroger right there. We're about to share that right there, and that'll be what it is. Can you not? That's
That's the
Wine.
premium. That's the no alcohol abuse for the missus.
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? AKA Mariah.
No. You actually gonna eat them vegetables? They're not too bad, right? You said you'll eat some of. So y'all, let me introduce you to the vegetarian who doesn't eat any vegetables. It's right here, TMB. That's what he goes by.
No. The thing about it, I drink them when I on my correctness. When I'm trying to get my earthly vibe together. But right now, I'm just doing me.
Say
So you
hello.
have really nice posture.
Hey, you have to say hello. Come say hello. Put your face in the camera and say hello.
Hello.
There you go, a close up of the oldest. There
That's
you
the oldest right there. Damien is his name. We got in the background. We got Season in the background. I'm sure you can see her. She says she's not getting on the camera unless we do a seafood boil. So we got to spend about $400 to feed the 8 of us in order for her to get on the camera. So
Man, this
y'all get a good look now because she won't be coming back.
But you can't even see him right behind the pillar.
man,
What? Who kicked the door open? What are y'all doing up there? So just so y'all know, in case you haven't watched any of the other videos, for the 3 of you that have watched the videos, we have a modern day Brady Bunch. Our oldest is 21. We have a 19-year-old, an 18-year-old, a 17-year-old. Oh, sorry, 2 19-year-olds, an 18-year-old, a 17-year-old, and a 13-year-old. There's the first
Why are you
19-year-old.
kicking my door?
Why are y'all kicking doors
I'm gonna
down?
stab one of these mofos.
Welcome to the shit show.
hey, you can't have it no other way, you know? You got a bunch of grown folks with no responsibility just running wild. What do you think gonna happen?
the door?
What you think I was told the shrimp are a little salty. Are they salty to you?
No, it's great. You need a little salt and seafood. A little bit. A little flavor on that thing. That's
Well-
good. She always do an excellent job. The best cook in the world.
That's not true. And I can only cook things right. Exactly. I can only cook things good one time, and then it's right back to the
No.
shit show.
Your mama said she didn't see me come upstairs, so.
Can you not take knives upstairs when you go?
upstairs.
She said she was gonna stab somebody.
I never said that.
So anyway, I gave you the directive of figuring out what you're talking about since we are forced to do a mukbang. So what's the concept today?
I want to know how you find out about mukbangs. Cause I didn't know nothing about them until I met you.
That's a good question. To be honest, I think this is telling my age, but I think I found it on Facebook. You know, don't nobody go on Facebook no more. But I think I found the original mukbangs,
Right.
like the ones with the Japanese people. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where
Can you wait? Right. Can you not spit and then just keep on talking like everything's okay?
Well, it's on my plate.
It's not on your plate. It's on right.
Okay. Now it's cleaned up. Right. Thank you.
I don't even know what I was saying. I don't want that. What is that you have on there?
Honey mustard. And it is delicious. Honey mustard.
They're killing each other.
Can you go referee or something?
I'm about to go kill one of them. I'm about
No,
to-
we're not. We're not killing anybody.
Yeah, it's always a good time around here. Once you say it again.
So anyway, mukbangs.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Mukbang.
You right. You got one of
Can I help?
these?
Do a help? Thank you.
Thank you.
Did I get it? Yeah, I got
So
it.
anyway, the first ones that I saw were on Facebook, and they were Japanese. And I think there's a difference between ASMR and mukbangs now, but I think the original mukbang. Oh, that's.
King of crab.
Oh, I got some.
Hold on. I might be able to.
Right there. There you go.
Oh, bam. Scissors for the seafood.
But I think there's a difference between ASMR and mukbangs, but I don't think originally I think a mukbang was an ASMR. So
So ASMR stand for what?
I don't know what the hell it means. See,
You
what
said
does
it.
that mean?
Huh?
ASMR, what's it mean?
Oh, I don't know. Some sound.
Audio, sensory, something. Anyway, I think originally mukbangs were Japanese people eating food and not talking, and they just had like a good. Do you need some help?
No, I got it. Let's good. Go ahead. Japanese people, so
Right.
it's a Japanese culture thing.
And they would be eating food with like a microphone above them.
Listen.
And it was more about the sound of them eating. They didn't talk.
At all? For how long was the video?
I don't know how long they were, but I think that was like where it started from.
Wow.
But then ASMR went one way, and then mukbangs in America went another way, and it was people doing what we're doing right now, which is talking while they're eating. And they didn't do that before. Can you not shake it like that?
You don't want me to shake it like that?
No.
I want to shake it like that.
So, anyway. So then mukbangs turned into this, but like when I was telling you about the, when we went to go see the challenges, those are technically mukbangs, but they don't really talk as much as.
Because they was
they
more
be
about
eating.
eating fast, right? So it's several versions of mukbang.
I think so.
Like eating fast or eating a lot or.
Well, and I'm not
Spicy
telling you
food.
because I'm an expert, because I don't damn know. But
Excuse me.
I've been watching it enough that I think I might have an idea, but that don't mean it's true. What you say? Don't get me to lying.
Yeah. Yes, sir. That's my thing. I ain't gonna lie to you unless you owe me some money or I owe you some money.
Why would you lie to somebody if they owed you money?
Because you gotta trick them into giving it to you. You know how
You
how
can't
it is.
trick nobody into giving you
what I'm
money.
saying? Sometimes.
When? How?
I can't tell you my secrets. Those are
Well,
ancient Negro moves.
Listen. If you gave somebody some money and they fell for you giving them some lie and giving you the money, that's a whole different class of people. Because who does that?
Real classy ones.
Oh, really?
But so what you think it is about watching people eat? Like, what's so fascinating? Because like I think it's cool now that I'm kind of like getting into it, but like, what's so fascinating about it? Like, what is the niche with that?
I mean, I think Sorry, I'm picking my teeth. That is so unladylike. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I know.
All right.
Imagine that. I'm living in your footsteps, baby. But I think for me, like when I first started watching them, I was, like just fascinated by the whole thing. And I think I really started, like I said, that's really? Can you not?
Man, I'm just trying to get to this good chicken here.
Well, cut it up. I'm not putting this back down until you do.
Cut it up.
That's nice and tender.
Man, look at that thing. I really
That
didn't
white
eat it.
skinned chicken.
White skin.
But so first I watched the Japanese thing and it was just interesting to me. I told you there was that. Remember I showed you that one family that they ate all that food. Remember that Japanese family? They had the roosters in the background and stuff, and they were sitting outside, right? So that was first, and then they start like recommending different stuff, and so then I went on to the challenges.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the next thing that I did was the challenges, and then I don't even know how the other stuff came about. It must have been just like they were recommending stuff, and then I found like Kazo AB, Rhonda's Red Sauce, Steph and Tasha, like all of those people who now I'm like, I've watched them and they're really genuine and I enjoy watching them. So it's not so much about them eating food, it's more about like, I kind of feel
the
like
genuine personality, like somebody you would want to be around versus.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Cause so being genuine on your video means something to the viewers. You think?
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, it means something to me, but let Jacqueline tell it. I'm black and white about everything, so it's either wrong or right for me. So.
Okay. Right. Well, Jacqueline is our lovely friend. Our co-advisor.
Yeah, so Jacqueline is my best friend. She we met when we were working together and we were both nursing educators. I'm a nurse by trade. And we were both nursing educators and she worked on mother baby and I worked on labor and delivery, and it meant we had to work together, but I'm sure none of y'all know this, but labor and delivery nurses and mother baby nurses hate each other. It's we doing it like that? You about to take?
Can you just bite it?
No, you can't just bite it.
Why?
Why you already have some? How are you gonna try to take?
Oh, because I thought I ate it. Here, let me go ahead and finish that thing on up.
So anyway, they really hate each other. So
why?
And because in the nursing field, period, if you have somebody who is taking over the care of the patient that you already had, they always judge you. Like you might have done something wrong. Like for instance,
So who gets there first then?
Labor and delivery. So the baby is born, and so me as a labor and delivery nurse, I cared for the patient first, and then after 2 hours you send them to mother baby. But then they used to judge you because the mom was bleeding too much, or you forgot to do the baby's footprints, or the baby was cold when they got up to the floor. Like they always
like a lot, bro.
Yeah, but like their temperature has to be a certain amount.
Oh, okay.
So they would always judge you, and so they would talk. If anything was wrong, they would talk shit about you. From like it, I always used to feel like I would get on the elevator, and I knew as soon as them doors closed, they was coming for me.
Yeah.
I knew they was talking shit about how bad of a nurse I was, because that's what they do. So we don't like each other. That's like how it's always been.
Oh wow.
And
like a rival.
yeah. So me and Jacqueline ended up having to work together, and she had been my rival for how long, and we both became educators at the same time.
Right.
So we had been working together for about a year, and she got pregnant with her youngest.
Right.
That's my baby.
Yeah.
My whole baby.
Yeah. Wow.
So when it was time for her to deliver, she said, "Can you be the baby nurse?" She was having a C-section.
Oh, that sounds pretty painful.
They're known. So anyway, so she was having a C-section, and she said, "Can you be the baby nurse?" So what that means is that after they take the baby out of the womb,
I think y'all YouTubers or something.
what is it, Kennedy? After they take the baby out of the womb, they give it to the baby nurse in the OR, and the baby nurse cleans them up and.
So that's fresh out the body, to the next hands, and they wash them and clean them up. What they wash them with?
They don't wash them. They just stimulate them, make sure that they're breathing, like do the first initial like assessment of them to make sure that they're okay. And so anyway, so she asked me to be the baby nurse, and I said sure, I'll do it. And so her husband, shout out to Bashir, her husband was in the operating room too, because you can have one person. So her husband was in there too.
So her best friend and her husband was in there?
My best friend and her husband were in there, and
Right.
I was the baby nurse.
Right.
So the baby comes out, we take the baby over to the warmer. So just so you know, like
So the warmer, like a bun warmer?
you've had 3 kids, how the hell do you not know what the hell I'm talking about when I say a warmer?
Well, I just want to know what the people want to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, be clear.
A warmer, there's a thing that warms the baby up to make sure they don't get cold. Remember, I just told you that that's the thing. You can't let the baby get cold.
Okay. Well, what's the temperature for the babies? Is it like 98 like us? 98?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Alright, you
So
ready
got
now?
that?
Okay. Listen, what I'm gonna need for you to do, you're trying to get me to talk because you're gonna eat all the damn seafood. You're not eating all that.
Damn. The rest of them come to the seafood.
Yes. Now, can I finish my story?
Yeah.
You're asking too many questions. Thank you. So, we take the baby to the warmer, and when there's a vaginal delivery, the baby comes out, and the cord is still attached, right?
So So all babies don't come out the vaginal?
No. How?
Well, I seen it came out the vaginal. I thought that's what everybody did.
Vaginal is not the correct term. It's the vagina.
Oh shit. Damn. Such harsh word. We're sorry for that.
That's the correct word.
Okay, go ahead.
So when a baby comes out of the vagina, the cord is still attached. Do you know that?
Yeah?
Did you cut any of the cords of your 3 daughters?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I didn't. I was scared. I didn't do it.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. When that part comes, it was different. I'm not a horror flick kind of person.
It's like cutting chicken.
Mm.
Anyway, listen. Can you just pay attention? Focus.
We're here.
Fine. In a C-section, the doctor has to cut the cord because you can't do that in a C-section. It's a sterile field. You got to get the baby away.
Oh, okay.
So you can't cut, the dad can't cut the cord. But they usually leave a little extra for the dad to do like the symbolic cutting of the cord.
Oh, okay. That'd be pretty meaningful for dad, right?
Thank you, because now you just be sure when you see this, he solidified everything that you've ever said to me. So it is meaningful, but it's not real. Like the cord has already been cut. The doctor already cut the cord. So now it's completely symbolic. There's not anything that you're doing when the dad cuts the cord.
Mental stimulation is everything.
Bashir, welcome to Tommy, because now you get to see a little bit of this. Fine. But here's the thing. He's married to a woman who is also a nurse who understands the cord has already been cut. You're not doing anything. It's just for looks. It's for the picture. It's for you to be able to say you did it. But it did not do what it does in a vaginal delivery, where it really does take the baby from the mom.
I mean,
You got that?
yeah. I mean, I understand what you're saying. You know, physically in the physical world, yeah. But shit, politicians do that shit every day. There's always something behind the scenes. Acting, movie, Hollywood.
Okay.
That's just
So what
it
I'm
is.
telling you
kinda
is this.
expect it.
What y'all down here?
So, because
You
he's
want some
full.
buttons?
This is season,
I
y'all.
want some buttons.
Why are you trying to hide from the camera? What kind of buttons? Let me see. How much we gotta pay for the buttons?
No.
Oh, we got some more Biden. See, did we vote, baby?
No, we are waiting on the thing to come.
Oh, what is it that you
How do
said?
you not remember that you didn't vote yet?
We're going for Biden and Harris. Put it on up there. Bam! Vote Biden.
Tell me when I can talk again.
All right. go
Because
ahead.
I've been trying to tell this story for.
Go ahead. I'm
and
sorry.
Eat the damn vegetables.
I did eat them.
You
gave me
did
so
not.
many
I
of them.
did not. You put them on your plate.
Damn.
All right, now you're full.
I am pretty cool.
Okay, so back to my story. It's symbolic. He's with a nurse, married to a nurse who realizes it really is symbolic. You didn't do anything. You didn't cut the baby from the mother, which is what you do in a vaginal delivery.
Okay.
So I didn't ask Bashir whether he wanted to cut the cord or not because I assumed he was like, what's the point? Like, it
So he felt the same way.
oh no, he did not feel the
I
same
was trying
way.
to lock my door.
So like 2.5 years later, I find out when me and Jacqueline get closer and like we're now best friends, I found out he felt some type way about the fact that I didn't ask him and he didn't get to cut the cord. And when I mean some type way, he was like, he didn't even like me. He was like, she cut my baby's cord, even though the doctor had already cut it. He was mad.
What? So how you got a piece of it and he didn't?
No one gets a piece of it.
Oh. No, I'm saying as far as why was he mad at you? Because you didn't tell him.
Because I didn't ask him if he wanted to cut the cord.
Oh.
It gets thrown away. It's that's what I'm saying. It's completely symbolic.
Right.
But he had already 2 kids via C-section, and it was symbolic every time. And so he expected me to do the same thing, and I didn't.
Oh. Well, I mean,
So-
that's something you can't redo. You know what I'm saying? You don't get
Right.
like a second chance.
Exactly. So now, cut to the chase. Now my baby Amir, his name is Amir. He's all grown up. The only light-skinned baby in the family.
You identify with light skin.
The only one who has this crazy personality that is like he don't fit into the Bashir family. He'd be like just cutting up all the time, just like making houses out of cardboard, like just doing his own thing,
Oh, he
like
on his own
always.
way, huh?
So anyway, we always say that it's because I cut the cord and he's my baby, and
And he likes me. Yes. What a coincidence. Huh?
the only light-skinned baby in the whole family. That's Amir. Hey Amir, if you see this, I love you, baby. So yes. So that we say that Amir is who Amir is because I cut his cord instead of his daddy.
Damn. Well, you better repent for that.
I need to. Bashir, I'm sorry that I did it. I did offer him, could I bring him a piece of rope and he could cut it.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. Well, that probably rubbed a little Santa Claus's butt there.
No, me and Bashir are as close as me and Jacqueline.
Oh, well, good thing he's a friend.
Mhm.
Could have made an enemy out of us.
That's a story for another day. We almost did become enemies,
Oh, well,
but
love and hate is part of all
Mhm.
relationships at some point, huh?
yeah. So shout out to the Bempah family. Speaking of, I don't know how long we have on here. We probably need to cut it short, but just so you know, before we get off, I was just telling Jacqueline today that we were doing Mukbangs. And I sent her your thing so she could see them, and she was like, I can't wait to see. She was like, I bet y'all two are ridiculous. And I said, we are.
So how you got on my YouTube and sent it to her? That's what you're saying?
I just sent her your name on the YouTube. That's all you have to do, right?
No, not my name.
Why not? It's on your name.
It's TMB Cuts or something.
That's what I'm saying. I went to TMB Cuts and then sent her a picture of it so she could go on
Oh.
and see the videos.
Okay. Well, excuse me, I'm a little less tech savvy. You know what I mean? You just spread the word, baby. We're gonna make it. We're going straight to the Mukbang specialist. Right here. Mrs.
So-
Dickinson.
Oh.
Yeah. And Mariah can come.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Old baby and pacified.
So y'all, I'm
Older
pretty
girl.
sure we're past
No
our
lie.
time. As always, I didn't eat shit.
Yeah. That play look like you just got it.
I know what though. Don't come trying to go for my stuff.
No, I'm free for. I'm good.
I know. But
You know,
trying
I did good today. I didn't have nothing bad. I ate fruit and nuts until just I'm gonna try to just eat dinner and try to pace myself through the day. Probably need to go take my meds too.
Actually, I'll be behind.
Yeah, but I wanted to eat first because I didn't want to. I don't know.
It doesn't even bother you no more. Why are you acting like that? You don't complain about your stomach hurting
But
no more.
I have been having heartburn though.
Well, probably because you need to call and get the damn medicine.
Yeah, heartburn is really bad. My goodness gracious.
What? No.
All right.
All right, y'all.
We're checking it out. TMB, Mrs. TMB, Mukbangers. Peace.
We absolutely are not that.